Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
Today, we're diving into a topic that can be incredibly frustrating for crypto users: USDT transfer issues. We've all been there. You send your Tether, and it just doesn't show up, or you get a cryptic error message. It's enough to make anyone pull their hair out. But don't worry, in this 15-minute guide, we're going to break down the most common USDT transfer problems and, more importantly, how to fix them. USDT, or Tether, is one of the most widely used stablecoins, playing a crucial role in the crypto ecosystem for trading, remittances, and more. When your USDT transfer gets stuck, it can lead to missed opportunities, financial stress, and a whole lot of confusion. But understanding why these issues occur is the first step to resolving them. Let's start with some crucial preventative measures. A little bit of caution goes a long way in avoiding these headaches. If you send ERC20 USDT to a TRC20 address, or vice versa, your funds are likely not lost, but they're on the wrong network. It's like trying to mail a letter with a stamp for a different country. Always confirm the network of both the sending and receiving wallets, exchanges. Another critical step. One wrong character and your funds are gone forever. Address poisoning scams are also on the rise, where scammers send tiny, fake transactions to your wallet with an address similar to one you've used before. Always double-check the entire address, especially the first few and last few characters, against your known legitimate address. Just like a car needs fuel, blockchain transactions need gas, or fees to get processed by miners. If your fee is too low, especially during network congestion, your transaction can get stuck or even fail. Most wallets and exchanges suggest a recommended fee. Don't be afraid to slightly increase it if you need a faster confirmation. Alright. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of troubleshooting. This is perhaps the most common scenario. Your transaction has been broadcast, but it's not confirmed. The first step. Get your transaction ID, TXID or transaction path, from your sending wallet, exchange. Go to the relevant blockchain explorer, e.g., Etherscan for ERC20, Tron for TRC20, BSC scan for BEP20, and paste your TXID. Look for the status. Is it pending, confirmed, or failed? If it's pending, you'll often see details about gas price and confirmation time. Many wallets, like MetaMask, allow you to speed up a pending transaction by submitting it again with a higher gas fee, nonce management. In some cases, you can also attempt to cancel a pending transaction by sending a zero-value transaction with the same nonce and a higher gas fee. This effectively replaces the stuck transaction. Sometimes, patience is key. If the network is just congested, it might eventually go through. However, if it's been hours or even a day, you likely need to take action. You see, confirmed, on the Explorer, but your balance is still zero. Panic sets in. Reasons: wrong network, token not added, visible in wallet synchronization issues. Is the USDT on the network you're receiving wallet supports and is currently viewing? This is a huge one. If you send TRC20 USDT to an ERC20 address, you'll need to figure out how to access that address on the Tron network, e.g., by importing your private key or seed phrase into a multi-chain wallet that supports both. This can be tricky and requires caution. Only do this if you understand the risks. Many wallets don't automatically display every token. You might need to manually add USDT to make it visible. You'll need the USDT contract address for the specific network it was sent on. You can find these on reputable sites like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. E.g., ERC20 USDT contract. Sometimes your wallet just needs a refresh. Try closing and reopening the app, clearing its cache, or even reinstalling it. Make sure you have your seed phrase, private keys backed up first. On some networks, like Tron, you need a small amount of the native token, TRX, in your wallet to activate the account or to even see your TRC20 USDT. If you sent USDT to a brand new Tron address with 0 TRX, your USDT might not appear until you send a tiny bit of TRX to that address. You get an immediate rejection. Reasons: insufficient gas, contract interaction issues, network-specific rules. Often, the error message will directly tell you if you don't have enough native token for gas, e.g., ETH for ERC20, BNB for BEP20, TRX for TRC20, or if your USDT balance is too low for the transaction amount plus fees. This is more advanced, but sometimes interacting with smart contracts, like for swaps, can lead to specific errors if the contract is incorrectly approved or if there are issues with the contract itself, e.g., a nonce error or an allowance not being reset to 0 before a new approval. If you're dealing with a DAPP or a specific contract, check their support or community forums for known issues. Some networks have specific rules. For example, some older USDT contracts on Ethereum don't return a Boolean for transfer, which can cause issues with certain smart contract interactions if not handled with libraries like Safe ERC20. This is usually more for developers, but if you're using a specific DAPP, it's worth knowing. If you initiated the transfer from a centralized exchange, like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, their support team is your first point of contact. Provide them with the TX ID, destination address, and a detailed description of the problem. For self-custody wallets, check their official support channels or community forums. Deep dive into the transaction on the Explorer. Look at the input data, logs, and any internal transactions. This can sometimes reveal more specific error codes or show where the funds ultimately landed, even if it's not where you intended. Sometimes, the entire network, Ethereum, Tron, etc., might be experiencing issues or undergoing maintenance. Check official Twitter accounts, Discord channels, or news outlets for updates. If it's a significant amount and you're truly stuck, there are blockchain forensic services or experienced developers who might be able to help, but be very cautious of scams in this area. Only work with highly reputable sources. Keep your wallet software updated. Outdated versions can sometimes cause compatibility issues. Educate yourself. The more you understand about how blockchains work, the better equipped you'll be to troubleshoot. Let's quickly recap the golden rules to prevent these issues from happening in the first place. Always triple check the network, ERC20, TRC20, BEP20, etc. They are not interchangeable. Verify the wallet address, copy paste, and always double check. Ensure sufficient gas fees, don't skimp on fees, especially during busy times. A quick word on some common misconceptions and scams you might encounter. My crypto is gone forever. Post. While some errors can lead to irreversible loss, like sending to a non-existent address, many lost USDT situations are actually recoverable if you sent it to the wrong network or forgot to add the token. Don't immediately assume the worst. Scam messages, emails, posts. Be wary of unsolicited messages asking for your seed phrase, private keys, or to connect your wallet to suspicious sites to recover funds. No legitimate support will ever ask for this information. Fake support accounts. Post. Always verify the authenticity of any support account you interact with online. Scammers often create fake profiles to trick distressed users. Test with small amounts. If you're sending a large sum, send a small test transaction first to confirm everything works as expected.